Hello my stinky little friends and welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to take you guys through my skincare routine, both AM and PM. I first started being intentional with skincare, I think 5-ish years ago. When I first started my skincare journey, I thought that the expensive products were the best products. I've since found out that that is not necessarily true and that you can get the same kind of skincare, same kind of ingredients and same kind of results from drugstore or less expensive products. I also, when I first started, thought that you needed like a 10-20 step routine for skincare, which just isn't true. Since my struggles with mental health the last few years, I've really simplified my routine to just the bare minimum and just the necessities. I noticed that when my mental health went down, my capacity to do a 10-step routine for skincare every day just wasn't there anymore. I just couldn't do it. I didn't have the patience, I didn't have the time, I didn't have the mental energy to do that much skincare. So I've since reduced my routine to just the necessities. Honestly, my skin's happier for it. I also think that if you can find products that work for you and a routine that works for you, that is what is essential with skincare versus using a really expensive regimen. I personally like the look of like healthy, glowy skin the most. We live in Colorado, which is a super dry climate, so I have a lot of very hydrating products. I'll let you know which ones you can skip if you don't live in quite such a dry climate. The healthy, glowy look is really nice because I personally don't like wearing makeup very often. It's not that I don't enjoy the way I look when I wear makeup, but I just don't have the energy to use it very often, so a good skincare routine is essential. When I do use makeup, I only use really like a CC cream or a skin tint serum, because I don't like the way the foundation feels on my skin at all. Step 1 in my morning routine is a cleanser. So I already washed my face. I used this morning because my skin's feeling kind of dry. This is the hydrating facial cleanser this is the Walgreens brand, but this is the same stuff that's in CeraVe. And then I also have the Tula Keep It Clear Acne Foam Cleanser. This one I use when my skin's looking like either breaking out or I can see that I have a lot of blackheads on my nose. I'll use this one, and I only use it once a day when I do use it because it's kind of harsh on your skin. My next step is a toner. This one is the Anua Heartleaf Soothing Toner. I get this from Olive Kollection. I'll link her website in the description. She is by far the best K-beauty retailer that I have found. She has all of the best brands for reasonable prices and none of them are fake. I've ordered a few K-beauty products off of Amazon and they are quite clearly fakes. Just be careful with that if you're trying to get into K-beauty. This toner is especially good for if you have sensitive or like red, irritated skin, which I do quite a lot, especially around my nose. I just kind of press it in. I also very occasionally will use the Pixi Glow Tonic toner. That one's really good too, but you're not supposed to use it more than like 2 or 3 times a week because it does have glycolic acid in it, which is really harsh on the skin. My next step is vitamin C serum, and I combine this with the snail mucin serum. If you don't live in a dry climate, you can probably skip the snail mucin. I like to combine them just to give my face a little bit of extra moisture. Vitamin C specifically is very good for dark spots and anti-aging. I honestly really like this Walgreens brand vitamin C. It was less expensive than the CeraVe one and it works exactly the same. 2019 me would be aghast to learn that I was using a drugstore brand skincare. There's literally no difference between this and regular CeraVe. And even CeraVe is a less expensive skincare brand. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Marin Soothing Cream. This is not a necessary step in everyone's routine. I use this specifically because I get really bad eczema around my nose right here, and this brand is a small company that uses marine glycoproteins to help with eczema and other like dry, irritating skin conditions. I've only been using this for about a week-ish now, but I'm really enjoying it. If you have dry, irritated skin and like hydrocortisone and those other creams don't work for you, this is probably worth a go, worth a try. I'm excited for winter just in general for the weather, but also I'm excited to try this on like my hands and stuff when winter comes around because I get really bad eczema on my hands during the winter. I really just use it around my nose, and if I'm feeling lavish, I'll put it on the rest of my face. You know what? We're feeling lavish today. Okay, the next step is a double moisturizer. I know I just moisturized with the Marin, but like I said, it gets so dry here. My skin is already very dry. But I use the Course X Snail Mucin All-in-One Cream and the Naturium Plant Ceramide Rich Moisture Cream. I combine these two again. If you don't live in a dry climate, you can probably just choose one of these products. Naturium is one of my favorite skincare brands. I believe it's a K-beauty brand. It's sold at Target, Walmart, Ulta Beauty, and online on their website as well. They are also quite inexpensive. I really like the way these two moisturizers feel together, and I love how hydrated and like happy they make my skin. On to the next step, which is sunscreen. If you take nothing else from this video other than moisturizer and sunscreen, I'll be happy. I wear sunscreen every single day, whether I'm leaving the house or not. And this one is one of my favorites. It's the Naturium Dew Glow, and it's got SPF 50. I like this sunscreen, and I also like the Beauty of Joseon sunscreen. If you're going for more of a glowy look, this one's definitely it. If you want more of like a natural look, the Beauty of Joseon is such a good sunscreen. It feels like a skin serum almost. This one's like a little bit thicker, but this, you'll see, it gives you the glowiest skin. I also think that Naturium recently came out with a tinted sunscreen. I'm always a little bit dubious of like tinted sunscreens or sunscreen that's in like foundation or makeup, because that dilutes the sunscreen and you're not getting the factor that it's telling you on the product because it's being diluted by the other ingredients that are in the sunscreen. Personally, I would just always stick to just a regular sunscreen, straight up sunscreen, and then put whatever makeup you want on top of it. This is one of the best makeup sunscreens I've ever used. I only really use like skin tints or BB creams, that kind of stuff on my skin. They sit really, really nicely on top of this sunscreen. And then the final step, this lip balm is unfortunately my favorite lip balm ever. Lip balm's like the only place that I just can't find a less expensive alternative, because I really just love the expensive lip balms. I also love the First Aid Beauty lip balm. I have a stockpile of those from when they go on sale. But I tried this one when I ordered this. I thought, why not? I'll just try it. It smells incredible, and it is genuinely one of like the most moisturizing lip balms I've ever used. But it definitely is a splurge. It's like $19 for one lip balm. I think it's gonna last a while, but that still doesn't take away from the fact that $19 is a lot of money for a lip balm. I think the First Aid Beauty one is like regularly $12, which is still quite expensive for a lip balm if you're used to using like a chapstick. I have like a big sensory thing with lip balm specifically, where if it like doesn't feel right, it ruins my day. So I just get the lip balms that I like, and they happen to be more expensive. That's my glowy AM look, and I will come back this afternoon and show you guys my PM routine. Okay, it's time for my PM routine. This is what my skin looked like after a full day of being a greasy little rat girl. It doesn't look too bad. I do have a breakout starting on my chin, but pimples make the world go round. So I'm going to go wash my face with the Tula Foaming Acne Cleanser, and then I will be back to show you the PM routine. Okay, I'm back and my face is washed. Oh, and I forgot to take these off. I wear these to stop the water running down my wrists because that's one of the worst sensations in the whole world. The first step in my PM routine is, while my face is still wet, either from washing it in the sink or in the shower, and I know you're not supposed to wash your face in the shower, don't care. Still gonna do it. I use a face oil. This is the Naturium Virgin Marula face oil. I found that if I use oil when my skin is still wet, the oil actually soaks into my skin and makes it hydrated, versus when I was using oil just on my dry skin, it just kind of stayed on the top and didn't really do anything for me. So this is one of my absolute favorite tricks, is to use it on a wet face. The next step is I combine the Course X Snail Mucin with my Curology. Now I use Curology I've used it for quite a few years. This prescription has tretinoin in it. I really do like Curology, and I like their formulas. I like the way my skin looks with them, but I do think that they are getting very, very expensive for what they are. I think I'm gonna probably replace my Curology prescription with a less expensive tretinoin prescription. And then after that, I go back in with my Marin around my nose, my sensitive little nose that can't handle anything because it's a big baby boo-boo Waa Waa. Big Waa Waa baby. Big Waa Waa baby nose. Can't handle the dry climate, Waa Waa. And then I'm gonna finish up with the same combo as this morning, the all-in-one cream and the Plant Ceramide Rich Moisture Cream. That is my full face routine. I know that it's probably way simpler than most people's routines, but I really like it. I think it covers all the basics. It really works well for my skin and it's cost effective. Please let me know what your skincare routine is and what your favorite products are. I love to know and I'd love to talk to you guys about it. Thank you for hanging out with me and I'll see you again soon with another video. Bye.